On a crisp morning, Lucy the black cat and Leo the orange cat venture into a frosty forest filled with sparkling snowflakes and shimmering icicles, following a mysterious legend that leads them to a majestic castle made entirely of ice. But inside the castle, Lucy and Leo discover more than just sparkling walls and frozen halls. They find a lonely snow queen, gazing out at a world she's watched for centuries but never been part of. With a heart full of sadness and longing, the Snow Queen yearns for a friend to share the magic of her icy kingdom. Can Lucy and Leo help the Snow Queen find the magic of love and friendship? Stay tuned for another exciting adventure with Lucy and Leo. One crisp winter morning, Lucy the black cat and Leo the orange cat set off on an adventure in the frosty forest, their paws leaving soft prints in the fresh snow. The trees were covered with shimmering icicles, and the air sparkled with the magic of the season. The two cats had heard a legend from the animals of the forest about a hidden ice castle said to be full of wonders, but no one had ever ventured close enough to see it. "Do you think it's real, Leo?" Lucy asked, her whiskers twitching with excitement. "I think we should find out," Leo replied, his tail flicking with enthusiasm. "A castle made of ice sounds amazing." The snow crunched between their paws as they made their way deeper into the forest. Following a trail of sparkling snowflakes that seemed to guide them towards something magical. After a while, the trees parted, and there they stood at the edge of a vast frozen lake. In the center of the lake stood the most magnificent sight they had ever seen, a towering ice castle, its spires gleaming in the sunlight, surrounded by walls made entirely of glittering ice. "It's even more beautiful than I imagined," Lucy gasped, her wide green eyes shining. The castle loomed majestically before them, its windows and doors frosted over. And there was something mysterious about it, as though it had held secrets waiting to be discovered. The two cats carefully padded toward the entrance, their paws leaving tracks in the thick layer of snow. As they approached the grand doors, they creaked open, inviting them inside. Inside, the castle was cold and silent. The walls were adorned with intricate ice carvings, and the floors were slick and smooth like glass. At the far end of the hall, they spotted a figure sitting on a frozen throne, an elegant snow queen, her long silver hair shimmering like starlight. She looked lonely, her eyes fixed on the farthest window, gazing out at the snow-covered world. Hello? Lucy meowed softly, stepping forward. Are you okay? The Snow Queen turned her gaze towards the cats. Her face softened with surprise. I didn't expect visitors, she said with a voice that was both gentle and sad. What brings you to my ice castle? We were exploring the forest and stumbled upon the castle, Leo explained, his tail flicking nervously. But you look so sad. What's wrong? The Snow Queen sighed, her breath turning to mist in the cold air. I live here alone. For centuries, I have watched the world change, but no one ever visits. I long for a friend, someone who understands me. Luci and Leo exchanged a glance, their hearts filled with empathy, as they had always known the importance of friendship, and they could tell that the Snow Queen's heart was heavy with loneliness. Well, Lucy said brightly, we could be your friends. We may be small, but we have big hearts, and we're always up for an adventure. That's right, Leo added. And we can visit you whenever we want. You don't have to be alone anymore. The Snow Queen's eyes filled with a warm, sparkling light, as if a weight had been lifted from her heart. You would truly be my friends? She asked, her voice soft and hopeful. Of course, Lucy purred. We'll bring you laughter and joy, and you can show us all the wonders of your beautiful ice castle. For the first time in many years, a smile spread across the Snow Queen's face. Thank you, Luci and Leo. Your kindness has melted my heart, like the warmth of the sun melts the frost. From that day on, Luci and Leo visited the ice castle regularly, bringing the Snow Queen the gift of friendship. They spent their days exploring the icy halls, playing in the snow, and learning from each other. The Snow Queen showed them how to weave ice sculptures, and Lucy taught her how to play games with snowflakes. Leo even brought her a warm scarf he had made from the softest wool, so she could feel the comfort of a hug on cold nights. Through their friendship, the Snow Queen discovered that happiness wasn't found in solitude, but sharing moments with these two cats who cared. And for Luci and Leo, it was a reminder that sometimes the greatest adventures were the ones where they helped others find the magic of kindness and empathy. As the sun set behind the ice-covered mountains, casting a soft glow over the snowy landscape, the three friends stood together at the castle gates, watching the stars twinkle in the winter sky. Thank you, Luci and Leo, the Snow Queen said, her voice filled with warmth. You've taught me that friendship is the most beautiful thing of all. And with that, the ice castle was no longer just a lonely place of ice and snow. It became a home filled with laughter, friendship, and the joy of knowing that no matter how cold the world may seem, warmth could always be found in the kindness of others. The end.